Hello and welcome to Crypto News today, May 30th, 2026. And the top crypto news are as follows. We begin today's episode with the US Treasury Secretary, who announced that America has now frozen $1 billion in crypto from Iran. He did not reveal the methods used. He simply told us the number. This happens now when we know that the US president is in a meeting in the operations room to make the final decision regarding the Iran agreement. From what I hear, they are apparently very close to finding a solution. From what I always hear, speaking now about America, we will go to one of its states and we will go to Texas. As you know from Crypto News, Texas has a Bitcoin reserve of $10 million in BlackRock's ETF. However, it wants to sell all this money through the ETF to buy actual Bitcoin and have the state itself safeguard them through a company that it is searching for, from what I read. According to Crypto News, this is also the right move so that Texas has real control of its money. Moving now to companies that hold Bitcoin. We will go to the most famous one, MicroStrategy, which we learned transferred $30 million in Bitcoin into Coinbase Prime. Yes, you will all tell me that it might not have put them there to sell them, and well, it might have put them there for custody. First of all, we know from Crypto News about 3 weeks ago that Mr. Saylor had said that it is quite likely that MicroStrategy will sell its Bitcoin because the market situation is very bad. As you understand, perhaps MicroStrategy will sell Bitcoin for the first time in its history, something which at this moment we don't know if it wants to do or if it put the Bitcoin there for other reasons. Moving now to our currencies, we will go to SUI, and we will start by telling you that SUI, as we had said in the previous episode, functions normally, and they came out and announced it. The way they announced it, the very next day, the network went down again. On the 28th of the month, it had fallen for about 6 hours, and on the 29th of the month, it fell for 8 hours and 25 minutes. The network is currently in operation, but also is not in operation. What I mean by this, according to the official announcement from SUI, I say correctly that SUI's mainnet has stopped accepting transactions due to a problem. The network validators are active. However, they do not accept transactions from users for reasons we don't know for now. The team, as they say, is on top of the issue and is trying to solve it. The price of SUI, I should tell you, is down 13% on the 7-day chart due to this incident. This time it has nothing to do with Bitcoin. And as I had already said just in the previous episode, when SUI corrected the first error correctly, they had not given us very many details about what had gone wrong. Perhaps. And these are also the Crypto News hypotheses I should tell you. This happened because perhaps they were not 100% sure what caused this incident. And for this reason, the network went down again, and they continue to try to find what has gone wrong. From what I understand, one of the upgrades they made did not work for them as they wanted, something that has happened again in the past, and you have learned it in Crypto News. Moving now to our last currency for today, we will go to Hyperliquid, which continues to rise. It has some 17% on the 7-day chart with the price reaching up to $67. At this moment, Hyperliquid has risen now because many are praising it, and not something unrelated. Specifically, Mr. Jeffrey Sprecher, founder and CEO of Intercontinental Exchange, characterized Hyperliquid as bigger than Nasdaq, also revealing that his team has met many times with Hyperliquid's founders, a sign that America's traditional exchanges no longer treat cryptocurrency platforms as marginal and throwaway. To put it more simply, in his statements, he said characteristically, "You look at it and think, wow, this is something special," calling the team very, very smart people. In another article, I also read that he said that, in reality, we talk to these people and we learn about this, we learn what they do, we help them understand our world, and they help us understand their world. So, with such statements from a person with his own prestige, as you understand, this helped Hyperliquid rise a lot. Plus, as I had said in previous episodes, Hyperliquid is one of the currencies that institutions have a very big appetite to learn about and use and buy. from what I understand. And this is, of course, to their benefit. And now it's time to go to our beloved crypto market with Bitcoin standing at $73,000. It's the weekend, traditional markets are closed, so we will have less volatility. Plus, we are waiting for the final decision from the US president about what will happen with Iran. So for this reason, the market is simply waiting for now. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, May 35th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.